It's fall, everybody, and you know, one of my all-time favorite fall desserts is pumpkin pie. Of course, I also love cheesecake and I love ice cream. I just love desserts in general. And today, we're gonna fuse all three. We are making a low-calorie pumpkin pie cheesecake ice cream. It sounds crazy, it is delicious, and it's coming up right now on The Cog is Shred. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is John, and I've lost over 130 pounds through a combination of mindful eating and daily walking, and these days I'm just focused on maintaining my weight and staying in shape. As I've already said before in other videos, I have become a bit obsessed with the Ninja Creami. This machine makes it so easy to make delicious, low-calorie ice creams that help me to stay on track. And like I said at the start, today's recipe combines three of my favorite desserts: pumpkin pie, cheesecake, and ice cream. This is such a delicious dessert, and the entire pint is only 250 calories. It's crazy. It's so good. I can't wait to make it, so let's jump in and make this pumpkin pie cheesecake ice cream, okay? Let's get cooking. So we'll start off with 1 cup of Fairlife fat-free milk. Now you can use other brands. I've had people ask me about it. Fairlife tends to have lower calories and higher protein than a lot of other brands. So obviously you can use whatever brand of fat-free milk you want. Just be aware that the calorie count and macros may be just a little different depending on the brand. Next, we're gonna add an egg yolk from 1 large pasteurized egg. A pasteurized egg is one that's been heated just enough to kill off any bacteria but without cooking the egg, and you can do that yourself in a saucepan with some water on the stove. Next, we'll add 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, 3 tablespoons of a 0-calorie sweetener. I like the Monkfruit and erythritol blend right here. We're just gonna add a pinch of salt. I like to say just a little less than 1/8 of a teaspoon. Just a little bit of salt, that's all we need. Just be careful not to put too much salt. You don't want salty ice cream. Now to give it that cheesecake flavor, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of cheesecake-flavored sugar-free Jell-O pudding mix. And we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of whipped cream cheese. And now for the part that's gonna make it pumpkin pie cheesecake, we've got just under a 1/2 cup of pureed pumpkin. You could go up to a full 1/2 cup if you want. I just wanted it to be closer to the calorie mark that I wanted to hit, but calories are usually approximate anyway. Just make sure you get all that pumpkin in there. And finally, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. This is really gonna give it the pumpkin pie flavor. And that's it. All right, now let's blend it up. All right, I got my blender here. Let's go ahead and screw the blades onto the cup. Make sure it's on nice and tight. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a shake. Try to mix some of that around. Just make sure any of that sweetener that sunk to the bottom gets mixed. All right, now let's go ahead and blend it for about a minute or so until it's all thoroughly whipped up.
A few moments later.
All right, look at that. I'd say that is good to go. That is some pumpkin pie looking stuff right there. Now let's just go ahead and put this in one of the Ninja Creami pints. Let's just go ahead and put all of this ice cream mixture into this pint right here. Scrape as much as I can. I don't want to let any of this go to waste. And that's it. Let's go ahead and put the lid on it, put this thing in the freezer for 24 hours, and make some pumpkin cheesecake ice cream.
The next day.
All right, we got the frozen pumpkin pie cheesecake ice cream right here. I let it sit out for a few minutes. I ran it under some hot water, so I think it is ready. Let's go ahead and put it in the Ninja Creami because I am really, really excited. You know, I said I love pumpkin pie, I love cheesecake, I love ice cream. This is the best of all 3 worlds. All right, let's turn this thing on and hit Lite Ice Cream and do the first spin. All right, let's see how this is looking. 1 spin and, ooh, that looks really, really nice. I'm gonna do 1 more spin just to see if it all goes to the center. In fact, I'm gonna add just a tiny splash of milk, just a little bit. I like it to be all flat and smooth in the center. It's just all pretty. All right, let's do a respin. Here we go. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, beautiful. Now that's the way I like it to look right there. Look at that. Got that beautiful spiral there in the center. That's how I like my ice creams. And now just to complete it, let's add a little bit of fat-free Ready Whip. Oh yeah, now that's lovely. So here it is, the pumpkin pie cheesecake ice cream. I am so excited to try this. Let me dig in. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that.
Oh, do you like it?
Oh yes. Oh, holy. That's it. That is it right there. It's like having frozen pumpkin pie. Oh man. The cheesecake is subtle. This is definitely much more of a pumpkin pie heavy flavor. I mean, it makes sense. It's got a lot of pumpkin in there. Got a tiny, tiny hint of cheesecake. I can taste it though. It's there. Without it, this wouldn't be as good. This is like an amazing pumpkin pie ice cream. Let me get some more of this. Oh, I have done it with this one. It is insane. Oh man. Okay, let's go over the macros real quick. Okay, so for this whole thing, not counting the Ready Whip, but that's really low in calories. For the whole thing of the pumpkin cheesecake ice cream, this is 250 calories-ish. I mean, again, the pumpkin, the egg yolk, it's close. 250 calories, 22 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat, and 19 grams of protein. Oh, and it's just so delicious. 250 calories, like I have had little tiny snacks that are 250. Like to get a whole thing of pumpkin pie ice cream that's 250, oh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm blown away. This is such an indulgent pumpkin pie cheesecake ice cream, and it's so low calorie, insanely low in fat, decent amount of protein. Like it's something I could eat this as a snack, as a breakfast, any time of the day really if I want to. But most of the time I like to have these in the evening. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit more. This stuff is so good. It's like I'm just eating frozen pumpkin pie. All right, well, I am gonna enjoy the rest of my ice cream, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to The Cogisshred for more recipes and more videos related to my own weight loss and fitness journey. And feel free to comment if you have any suggestions for recipes you might like to see, or any questions you have. Thank you guys so much, and keep on eating. Woo!